Is social media a curse or a blessing in today's modern marriages? Want to know how social media has affected modern marriages in in this modern days? To know if it has been a blessing or a
Okay, a
curse.
second.
Yeah.
Oh yes, that's a hot one actually. Social media is everywhere, and that's where we share all our activities. People share their love about their loved ones. They share the memories, where they've been, where they've traveled to. But there's one other thing in social media where you have the buzzwords most of the time. It's even people bring their relationships online, and you see all of that. So sometimes it's a thing of joy for
Yeah.
couples, and sometimes you see that a lot of heartbreaks come on social media.
Very true.
So that's about it.
Very true. So now let's talk about the good news, which is the blessings of social media to couples, right?
Yes.
We know that social media has done amazing things for couples.
Yeah, it's basically social media is a connection to couples,
Yeah.
especially because it's something of romance. People want to keep updated. People want to be together even when they are far apart.
Yeah.
So they use social media like social media apps like WhatsApp, Instagram, and even FaceTime.
Yeah, Twitter and the Facebook
yes, and to
especially.
get to be connected. And it's something that's very beautiful because if I know that I'm not around, I need to connect with my loved one, and using the social media is something keeps that
the
connection, the
connection.
bond, and
True.
it makes you don't lose anything at all. You
Very
keep
true.
connected as if that you're in the same place. So
True.
I mean
Let's
that's
even
a
talk
blessing.
about the community aspect. That's like posting your partner online.
Okay.
When for you to go out there to post your partner, it simply means you're telling the world that I'm taking.
Yeah, that's like sometimes
right?
people actually post to get validated to know that I'm here.
Yeah.
And of course, even your couple, your partner will like the fact that you're posting her out there. And as well, social media brings a kind of community where couples see what others do, and sometimes even if when they're having problem in their relationship, they can use that as a way of helping themselves to get connected again. So it's a very beautiful
now
thing.
social media is a world on its own, and we have various activities that go on in social media. We have like maybe just like you said, you have couple issues or something. You can go online in social media.
Yes.
And you get a particular help.
Yes.
That you want. It depends on how you.
Yeah, basically, there are forums on social media,
Yes.
and some of the times, if you have issues, you can go to these forums and see people who have similar issues,
Yes.
and from there, you can actually say, okay, this is the problem we're having, and this is how these people solved it, and it makes sense, that you see a community of people who actually, use that platform to share their memories, to share the challenges they have, and how they actually solved it.
Yeah.
So,
I know of so many platforms where people go online, especially couples. They go there, they share their experience. They tell, this is what I'm passing through. I need advice.
Yes.
Or I need this. Can you please share my story on this community for
Yes.
people to impute their own opinions? And obviously, people would comment. When you see the comment section,
Yes.
people will comment. And then I'm sure the couples from there, they will pick the
one that suits them because it's always different.
Yes,
couples are not the same, and what they do,
and then work with it. But how about couples that do not like to post their partners online?
That comes with a whole lot of the couple having to communicate within themselves and know what they love. But at the same time, it can shift by trying to make your couple comfortable because your partner comfortable, right? And that some women, I have to say, like the fact that you have to post them out there to show that at least.
Men like to
Yeah, I think
pretend.
it's the,
You all know that men like other things, but they know how to pretend.
Yeah, the fact is that you just have to communicate with your partner, know what they love, and sometimes you can shift if you're not that kind of person that like to post. And at the same time, the other person can as well know that, I don't like this, my partner doesn't like posting out the board, then understand that part that you have to reach a kind of agreement in the sense.
There are social media influencers that do not post their partners, but they are out there, they are influencers, they are celebrities online. You won't see their partners, maybe just the back or a side view, but the partner face is not there in public. And just like I agree with you, it's a communication that they've had.
Yes, they've understood themselves, and agree on that because sometimes posting your partner sometimes, all the time, might be just what will bring the basketball the problem. And someone will say, "Oh, is this your partner?" And they bring all sorts of things.
We need to talk about this
No,
one.
kind of thing. So it happens. But then
Okay.
the thing is for the couple to understand themselves and know what's best for them,
Yeah.
and with that they can actually live and be happy.
So we are agreeing that social media is a blessing.
Sure, most
in a
definitely,
way
it's a blessing.
married couples,
Sure,
right?
sure.
This modern
I can tell
days.
you that it really is.
So when we were talking earlier, you said something about buzz moves. Now we are now in the buzz moves.
Yes.
Let's talk about that buzz moves that you mentioned earlier. That's
Yes.
like the curse side of social media to married couples.
Basically, you know that lately you see that the records show that in divorce cases, social media is always mentioned because of the cheating and a lot of things that go on social media that has made couples to now say, "Oh, I don't want to be in this relationship anymore," or something like that. So it has become a kind of, we say that that's a cause because, having to split couples and that's a problem.
And then the worst side of this whole social media thing for couples is the fact that when you now have a partner that is competitive, imagine scrolling online, like you're seeing other people's lifestyle.
Yes,
in fact, there was something that trended one period when they were doing this whole push gift thing. I'm sure we know of the
yes, I saw a lot of that.
It caused a lot of problem because women started to compare that. Why would a lady came online to say that her husband gifted her a washing machine or something, a refrigerator for a push gift, and then go to the comment section. Women were angry that why would they gift her a refrigerator for push gifts? Why not a car or something? The refrigerator is something that the whole family will use. So you can see that social media to an extent can be a curse.
Yeah, basically because yes, you know that comparing your partner to people basically is a problem.
Yeah.
Because sometimes your partner might not see that as something that you have to do. You understand? And you're now trying to push him to do things that maybe beyond his or her limit, right? So that's a problem because it brings problems sometimes because if you have to compare your partner, because somebody bought a car for as a gift and you want him to buy, you don't even know if it's so that's like the bad part of it because people get influenced because my partner bought this for me and because of that she saw it or he or she saw it on social media and they're like, oh, I want to get this too, and you see that might bring problem because if that doesn't happen, it creates some, kind of rift between the couple, and that's one part that social media brings to us that we really, that becomes a problem.
Talk about the back to the divorce part. What causes divorce most time? Cheating, and some other toxic traits that a partner might have, and then we have cheating on social media. Oh. You don't agree with me.
Well, yeah, because I think
cheating. Because imagine you see a person online and you have a partner already, but of course you start chatting that person, you start exchanging some kind of very private or personal chats, pictures. That's cheating.
Yeah, I mean that comes with maybe what the couple actually understand to be cheating, and they need to, they need to communicate.
You please elaborate?
Right? Because basically because people like to chat people, and if you start paying attention to a particular person, it might not be, your couple might not like it, your partner might not like it, and at the same time, that looks like where the problem comes, right? Because you need to actually understand the boundaries, you understand, and know the boundaries and be able to, know where you're not supposed to go.
I will say that for the fact that you're already talking to someone else in a way that is becoming so personal and romantic, especially online, is cheating. And then there are other factors that comes as well with the whole cheating thing, because from chatting you want to see the person physically, and then meeting the person physically, one thing definitely will lead to another.
Well, I think that's just the bad part of social media.
Yes, it has all these traits that it comes, and you now have a partner that is addicted to their phones. They are scrolling on their phones.
Oof, that's one part. That's one part that partners need to couples need to actually regulate.
But can you actually regulate the way someone goes online with their phone?
I think the timing, you understand, you need to know when they call it a phone time, FaceTime or what? No, not FaceTime. Can you help me?
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking
Okay,
about.
so you
Maybe
just
I might
need to
remember.
regulate and know when to be online. You know there are moments that maybe let's say if you came back from work,
Yeah, you
both
have
of you came
things
back
to
from
do.
work, and you need to just fix things and get things done. So instead of fixing these things and you now leave it and now start
On
going
your
to your on your phone.
phone.
But there's another twist to it. You understand the fact
Okay.
that some couple, their partners, their work is actually on social media.
Social media.
You understand? So how
Exactly.
do you measure that? So you have to actually find,
It's still
an agreement.
equal ground,
Yes.
right?
Otherwise, that brings
Your
that part where
relationships.
you see social media as a curse because it's going to actually create problem in the family.
Okay, let's look at some, real life scenarios. Take for instance, when your partner likes or your partner likes someone's thirst traps a lot. Do you think that's like a red flag or it's cool? But let's break down what thirst traps are. Thirst traps are like photos or videos or posts you make on social media just to gain attention, attraction, and this post you make them in like a flirty way, just so your audience or your community they want to come back for more. So in your own opinion, like, do you think like when your partner likes someone's thirst traps, right? Do you think it's like a red flag? What do you think about it?
For me, I feel like some people do these things to bring attention to them, right? And somehow the couple should be able to know the boundaries. Some do it because even these days some do it because they want to sell something.
But
They want people to
in
keep
your
watching.
own opinion,
Yeah.
what do you think about it? Your partner liking or engaging someone's thirst trap. What do you think about it?
I mean,
Want to
there,
hear
there, are,
your
there are certain things that
opinion?
I don't like. For
Let's
instance,
hear it.
that I don't like. Maybe I'm just like you and your partner should have that kind of conversation where you know that, hey, baby, I don't like this. I don't like you being on this. I don't like you mentioning this guy. I don't like you calling this guy because
Okay.
you always watch this guy or you always do this. So
Always engage the
yes, that
post.
boundary is important.
Well, that's your own POV.
Yeah, that's my
Okay.
that's my
Well, for
POV.
me, I can't really say I would have an issue with it because it's okay. Like we have people that have celebrities or social media, what are they called? Stars that they love. Like they really love those people. So I don't know, but I feel like it still boils down to boundaries.
I would like to ask you a question. I'd like to ask you a
Choose.
question. Let's say your boyfriend, for instance,
Okay.
see a celebrity,
Okay.
maybe in a mall, or the person is doing something like doing something in the mall somewhere.
Yeah, maybe just
And you see your partner went and hugged the person so tight. How will you feel? And the person was like responded, a celebrity
okay.
very well. How will you feel about it?
I won't feel bad.
Okay, you just feel cool.
I don't have an issue with it because we all have celebrity crushes.
Okay.
And it's okay. It's you that is doing yourself. It's not me that you're doing because it's you that will be online
Are you
trending.
serious?
That
So what if they exchange contacts in the process?
he exchanged contact with the celebrity.
Yes. And you see
Um,
them having conversations because of that.
okay, that's fine. Now, where the problem is now is the kind of conversation that he will be having with the celebrity. That's where I will have an issue. You get when you start having flirty
You might not know that
conversation.
issue until maybe it comes to something else. But then, that's your opinion though.
Exactly, it's my opinion, and I don't have an issue with it.
No problem.
The only issue is when it becomes something else, and if I find out it's cheating.
Okay. Okay. Let me take it by your words, actually. Yes, I agree with you. That's your opinion, right? And I'm not going to argue with it.
Exactly. So, and that's another thing on what's it called? Social media. The thing social media has on couples. And now let's look at another scenario. How about a situation where a partner likes to be out there online, like they like to post their life activities, if they are eating, if they are dying, if they are crying, they want to post it online so that people will see, and then the other partner does not like it.
That's where you need to actually find a common ground, right? You just need to find a common ground because somehow, to me, if I have to share my opinion here,
Please do,
yes, I have
please
to.
do.
I don't like sharing a lot of things online. I don't want you to
So
know.
if you meet a girl that you love so much and she loves her life to be out there,
I'll have to influence her.
what
See,
if she's the one that will influence you? Or don't you think you can be
if both of you
influenced?
love each other, there's always a space of influencing the other. As a matter of fact,
And what if she's influencing you?
you should know, there are basic things, there are fundamental things you don't really need to. So I don't need somebody to know that I have a baby. I just had a baby. My baby just came, and I don't need to see the face on social media. So if you actually do it, I'm going to be mad at you.
Okay, that is you and your partner.
That's me, right? So, and because over time I have to communicate that, I have to tell you, oh, why must you post a baby that's just born a few minutes ago and is so on social media? No, I don't like that.
That's
right. So from there, she tries to adjust. You get the point. You try to adjust to that point.
I like the part where you said getting on an equal ground.
Yes.
Because that's like the most important thing here. I would love to be on social media. I would love to be out there. And then it depends on my communication with my partner. If he likes it, fine. If he doesn't,
be in a situation whereby someone was actually posting their family story, like they have special pictures, and I'm gonna tell you that person is not a Nigerian. In fact, that person was an ambassador or something. Let me give that instance, right?
Okay.
So more like there was a program, and some people lifted those photos, and wanted to surprise the man, right? Do you know that the man found it offensive? Because he felt like, no, how will you guys go to my social media and start picking these things? You see?
Okay.
But the fact that, it's not everybody, I don't want people to tell my story. I want to tell my story myself. Right? So I don't need to go to my social media and go to my digital footprint and just start picking up, oh, he has this and had that and had that. So because of that, I feel like my partner needs to understand the fact that, oh, this is what he doesn't like. And if you keep doing something, if you really love the person, if you care about the person for real, you're supposed to come to that common ground where
the common ground is the most important thing
so
here.
we can.
The common ground is, I really agree with that part of the common ground.
That's the
because it solves a lot of things and a lot of issues.
Oversharing, over-airing, that makes a lot of, it brings a lot of issues for me, in my opinion. I don't know what they think.
Very true. It's okay. It's okay to think that way. Okay. So do you think that blocking your partner is justifiable?
For goodness sake, why would you want to block your partner? I would like to do that because somehow it feels like that's too extreme for me, basically. Okay. It's too extreme for me. I believe that you shouldn't, actually block your partner. But then you can pretend that you're not good. You're just angry. But blocking your partner is extreme, especially when you guys are started living together. But then maybe you're caught in it's courtship kind of, and maybe you just want to block, but I'm not subscribed to that because to me it's childish.
I don't consider it childish.
It's childish.
Because I will block you.
But you will still go and unblock.
Yes, now I just feel like blocking is like taking some steps backward to get yourself together.
What if he wants to share a very important thing to you? That's where the problem comes, right? You might block your partner after a fight, and you block him and you sleep and he's having issues at home and he's calling you.
What kind of
what do you
issues will he have at home?
You don't know that people have had a very strong, very fatal, issues.
You call 911 now. but that aside, yes. That was on a lighter note though. Yeah. But I feel like blocking it's bad, but not extremely bad because sometimes you just need some steps backward to reset, calm down, and then of course you unblock the person back and you guys will have a proper conversation. It's like taking a break. Not like, I don't mean like a break in relationship. Even maybe you are married. I'm not married. I'm just saying maybe you are married and then you're having conflict with your partner. Sometimes you just need your space to get your head together then before you guys actually sit down, because it's not okay to have a conversation when you guys are both angry.
I think needing your space should be maybe you can ignore. Blocking outrightly can be something that's very extreme and
I don't subscribe to that.
Okay, let's leave it at that then.
But yeah, that's another thing. So now let's look at some of the solutions to these curses. Let's look at some of the solutions.
Okay. Basically, having communication is a very fundamental thing.
Yes.
You understand? You just need to, communicate about everything. I bet you that every time you discuss issues around you, especially when it relates to what we're doing on social media, it makes your partner feel comfortable, right? So you need to communicate. And secondly, set boundaries.
Okay.
Boundaries are very important. It makes you know that, oh, I don't need to do this because if I do this, it's just extreme. It's not supposed to be.
Another thing, just to add to this boundary, I feel like it's you respecting your partner, because if your partner complains about something, I don't like this, can we do this way? You understand, and then you guys start working towards achieving that goal. It shows that you care and you love this person. So boundaries is very, very. I would agree with you that boundaries very setting boundaries is very important.
Love is a very beautiful thing, and I can tell you that conversation, trying to sort out things together, can solve a whole lot of things.
Yeah.
So,
and another thing I'm going to add to one of this solution, I feel like, is managing how to manage the time you spend on your phone.
the screen time, that's
Right?
very important.
Yes, because, and then another thing to add to it is also to know that social media is just, I'm not going to say entirely fake, but to an extent is fake.
It's a playground. For me, I think it's a playground where you come and do all sorts of things. But the issue is that, do you know one thing with social media is the fact that it's not always there. You can wake up tomorrow and Instagram is not there. Or WhatsApp is not there.
Like
and
the last time we had one, WhatsApp had one glitch that nobody could come on. Everybody was
you can even go extinct at the end of the day. So you shouldn't use that to be what will break your relationship.
Yes, it shouldn't be
so
a yardstick.
Always understand that.
Yes, so the whole reels, the whole posting, the whole coming online to do the paparazzi, you just know that it's social media. It's not real life.
Yes.
Right? It's not entirely real. So you shouldn't compare. It shouldn't be a basis for you to
have issues in your relationship. You should just always know that this is a space where you can, be better.
Yeah.
So if you're having any issues there, try and make sure, communicate, solve your problems together. And don't let social media break your relationship.
Yes.
You are the one that will lose. So another area you need to look at is unplugging.
Yeah.
Very important. See, sometimes when I am with my partner, right? Do you know what I do? I tell you, there's no phones here.
Yeah.
This dinner date, there's no phones. Keep your phones. We didn't come here to look at the phone. We need to look at each other. So you need to have a physical FaceTime with your partner, right?
Yeah.
Just be close. Talk, keep the phone away. I mean, the world will not close.
True,
the world will not go away.
And I feel like it builds this kind of physical connection you have with your partner.
Most definitely.
Yeah. So is social media a curse or a blessing? Yes. So now we know that it can be both. It can be a curse and it can also be a blessing.
Yes, basically because that lies on you.
Yes.
What you take it to be, how you manage, using the social media. If you're able to manage it properly, that means you're not going to have issues. But then, if you want it to be a cause, then all eyes on you.
So, do you have a story you'd like to share with us? You can send us a DM on our social media platform. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share this video so that other people can see, watch, and learn. See you next episode. Bye.